Alright, bedroll time. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, here we go.
Zulf had difficulty telling me his story. Haven't heard it. I could understand why.
Oh dear. Zulf. Man, he's just up there. Yeah. Pike. Not as quick as the hammer, but keep him at bay. Wonder what we're going to be seeing. Right, here's someone. These guys are fast. They're strong. Really?
They met on the worst day of Zulf's life.
50 money.
There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
Let's open this bit up. Oh. Oh yes, got a nice grip. This thing's good to grip, so that's good. Get a nice little snipe with a rocket. Nice little grip, nice another grip.
It wasn't the first time
Grip
Zulf had
machine.
nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
Yeah, 18 reflections left as a guy up here. Oh. Oh man.
He grew up hungry in the tunnels of the Tazal Terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylandian missionary living there.
Let's keep them at bay. All those things. Oh, they hurt. One over here, trying to keep the range.
He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
Pretty good. Some nice counters going.
That missionary raised Zulf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Mercy, I could have done with that. Run more than us. I'm liking the pipe. I think with a hammer you can get these things out of the ground, but wait for him to come up, give him a poke.
When the missionary passed away, Zulf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Ceylandia.
Oh. Oh, okay, got him in the corner, and then special. Well, pretty good.
Zulf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen.
That was a
And
good
listen
special.
they did.
There's a lot of tonics at that set. Now that special is something unreal. Love that. Oh, am I missing something? Oh yes. Oh, but you can't move and do it.
He
So
advocated
watch
tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
out. Oh, smashed him. Oh, I hate these guys. But they take rockets just like anyone else.
However, Zulf felt he could only do so much in the Tazal Terminals. He needed Ceylandia to know the Ura had changed.
Oh, this guy's shiny. Let's get out of there. Let's hit him hard. That health. just in
He
case they seem
decided
to
to
pop
do
out
what the missionary
the
did
ground.
many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
But yeah. Got a nice crit.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zulf saw the rippling walls on the horizon.
Oh, I missed. Okay, got that shiny guy.
He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Look out for the turrets, he seems to be coming with these guys. Cause a lot. Oh, there's one there. That worked quite well. Pick up one of these. These little guys are weird.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zulf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Oh, got you. Oh. That wasn't me giving. This guy. Oh man, yeah. You see, oh, my health goes down like crazy. Where is he?
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zulf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style.
Oh. Seems to be stuck in the rock.
He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
Oh, it's a waste. Oh. Got ya.
He woke up alone underground inside the Ura Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Ura den. But something was wrong.
Get them before too many spawn. I'll stick through it. Oh, it's so good, the machine gun. These things. I love seeing them go. Tonics to pick up just in case emergency.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
I've got armor piercing ones, I think, so these things shouldn't be too bad. Sure, I'll look at them so they don't. Oh! Just spawn behind me. Oh, crit! Crit! Double crit! Not quite as scary when you can just look at them and put them in there.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
So over here, another one. Yeah, double damage. You can see 198.
He found his wife to be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, She joined with all the ashes in the sky.
That's sad. Oh, one reflection left. Let's get this. Let's not worry too much about health. Get the mini gun out. I can hear someone. Popped him. Pike on pike.
And so Zulf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens. And there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
That was tough. Only got one potion left. That was about idols too. Man, imagine that with idols.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
It's always going to be okay. So look, not any idols on that, and that was tough. As for weapons, I had something pointy with the critical, the faster thrust attacks, extra damage, and ignores armor, so that's good for the eyes. This is all for throwing, but we didn't go for that. And then we have this something wrong. I've now got money to upgrade this something wrong. But rockets cause knockback, keep them away from me. Charge speed faster, reload speed faster, rather than that blast radius. That's just asking for me to shoot myself. You can control when they shoot a bit better, that'd be good. 10% damage, blast radius, and charge up speeds. Oh, that might be quite funny. Maybe I'll take this for the last mission. Efficient fuel cell. Each rocket is fitted with a fuel canister that ignites faster than normal for improved launch speed. Specially formulated heat dispersion system meant to minimize time between launches. That's speed configuration. Turbo generator. Plus 25% charge up speed. A hyperfast incline generator that produces rockets much more quickly. And the supercharged emitter. A powered mechanism that unloads rockets with tremendous force, causing targets to recoil from the impact if they survive.
Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those.
We'll try this. The emitter, rest of them for the last mission. The rockets were cool, to be fair, they were very cool, but we've got to take the old faithful, you know. You started with it, you should finish with it, which makes me kind of want to take the bow and arrow, but we won't. Stunning wallop, let's take stunning wallop. That sounds like it could be fun. Lots of weapons I've not really used fully, but oh well. Oh, what's this? It's in the outhouse. Someone in the toilet.
Seems Zia's cooking got the best of him.
Haha. Okay, that's funny. As for the tonics for that mission, I had the Bourbon, the extra damage from counter blocking. I'd like fetching fizz, but I'm guessing you don't really need that on one of those missions because they give you the big balls of money. Black tonic, the damage resistance, survive an attack that would have brought death. That's quite a good one. Which one did I replace? I had the blocking one. When you blocked, you gain some health by counter blocking it. And I had the Graver Gimlet, which is quite fun. But yeah, that was what I used for that. And I've done those missions, so now I think I'm on to the final mission. So let's just kill ourselves. I'll watch that. I'll add a few shrines. Just, you know, make it a bit more fun. 20%. I don't really need the money anymore because it's the final mission, but we have the hammer, we have the rocket, we have a load of drinks, and we're off to Tazal Terminals. He bides his time. Zulf detected he bides his time within the remains of the Eura's massive underground sprawl. Once you enter this area, there is no turning back. Are you ready?
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be alright. Got his lifelong friend to keep him company.
Oh, with all those crits.
Just needs to get that shard from Zulf and come on home.
Nothing for you to give me? I think I've upgraded all the something burnt and stuff like that. I think from all those missions and...
The calamity hit the Tazal Terminals hardest of all.
Oh, I've got to let go of it now. Alright, this is taking a bit of getting used to. Okay, so I can hold it now. I can do a power shot with it.
You know why Zulf went back there. The place was his home.
It's a bit getting used to now that it doesn't shoot.
All his old friends and family were there.
I was one of those hero guys.
Taken by the calamity. Zulf must be there all alone, just waiting.
Come on, kill it. I shot myself off the edge. Oops.
You know what's funny?
Oh.
All we can do is sit and talk. Well.
Ooh, that hurt. Let's try this special, shall we? That wasn't too bad, to be fair. Oh, through him. Anyone else? Oh, they hit hard. They hit very hard.
All of us are waiting for a kid.
That. Oh man, how did you do that? Got him. This thing's cheeky. A lot of experience for him, man. Let's get some loot, you know. We're not going to need it, but oh well.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid.
Oh, I didn't see him.
So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Double damage. Oh, I missed. Silly. Focus. Oh, I don't like these guys. So they always get their attack in before you can. Come on. Or not. Okay, that's everyone I think. I do kind of miss the mortar, but this rocket now, I've got more control over it. It's harder. These guys have moved so fast.
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand.
What's you gonna tell her? They're gonna repopulate the earth, just the two of them. That's a big win.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
guys. Got this hammer to set up critical hits. Was a hammer set up for damage, but now crits is the name of the game. Oh, that hurts. I was looking at them, maybe that stops them.
What happens to Zulf will no longer matter. This disease the Arab planet here will go away.
Oh, hello there. These guys, they're good.
Zealandia will be whole again.
Oh, this is not good.
Everything will be back to normal.
I'd rather not fight all you guys. Oh, they've stopped for a bit. That's nice of them. Alright, where's the next guy? Oh, he's behind me. I'm out of time.
Everyone will be alright.
I saw that was the route, but there's stuff over here. You know, get loot even though it's the last mission, yeah. That's logical. Oh yes, there's a tonic there, that's good. My big hammer hit. Right, let's go.
Problem is, we'll all be gone.
Dear, I don't want to be gone. I have to fight Zulf or something.
But we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop.
I'm not existing anymore. Oh.
Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion.
Right. Back to it.
This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity.
Let's get a crit in. There we go.
The way things were before this story. Good
Hopscotch.
times, right?
Okay, that's pretty cool. Got a new move. I'm like somersaulting like a boss.
You be your old self again. You follow me? Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Oh yeah, that thing's coming up. Get that stun going. Oh, leveled up. Not the most useful thing. Get the stuns. Crit, love that. I mean, the sky's falling and doesn't seem the best. That was good. Got smashed. Ooh. Nice crit going. A bit of health for that
All
as well.
life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at him.
Oh, I'm out of here.
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever heard.
We need to get out of here, guys.
Everything you've ever done,
Right, we made it.
you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand?
Poison
Wouldn't you
dude.
agree?
Oh man. That thing hurts. Poison.
Well,
This looks like the end. Oh dear.
I guess there's nothing more to say.
Hello? I don't want to get up, you're gonna kill me. That didn't give me a chance. Out there. Stop hitting so hard. I prefer being able to roll like this thing. Come on.
Who am I kidding?
That went better than expected. The jumping puzzle this way. Anything over here I can jump off and find? Always got to try and find secrets, you know.
Look. There's something else. A confession.
Oh no, I can't not look. Well, the graveler was wasted there. Don't actually know what it's called, I'm just calling it graveler.
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Pardon me. Oh, love a crit. That was never going to reach that, was I thinking? Come on, hopscotch.
Well, I designed the place. But that's beside the point.
Take that. Oh. No room. Okay.
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time.
No do.
You can't test it.
No, you can't test it.
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's
Yep.
to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is,
There is no answer. Surely.
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
Some fishy stuff going on here. Sounds like a choice. I'm sure the game will sort something out for me.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Tonics. Need to open the door. Could grab that tonic, but dude.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
I can block. Oh my goodness. I can't roll anymore.
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
Where am I going? Oh, I'll try and smash this stuff, I guess.
If ever the monument blew out, and we couldn't repair it, we would still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
Oh, yes. Those guys were so hard before. Look at that. Just smashed them down. Hopefully there's nothing hidden over there. More stuff in the way. What stuff? Take that. Didn't need that, but I'll pick that up. It's just one of, yeah. I was gonna say, it's just one of those walkie things.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together.
Oh, that's nice.
You know Zulf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Oh. Split, right click, all a bit confusing. Left is drop. Come on.
Zulf and the Ura, all they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zulf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Seems a bit good, this weapon.
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
Run. I'm not very fast.
Zulf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
There we go. Is this Zulf?
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Trying to defend Zulf now. So slow. Your turn. Come on, Zulf. No. Fight me like a man. Oh, it didn't drop on me.
For Zulf, this ain't a personal matter.
Rain of fire from above. Oh, there he is. He's fast. The blocking is not really working. Could have started with that, shouldn't I? still alive. Kinda.
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zulf all the way home.
Oh. Zulf. That was Zulf, but the other guy probably wasn't. Oh, I hate decisions. Right. Move on. Abandon Zulf's body and press forward with a battering ram. Zulf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. Or take Zulf and abandon the battering ram and pick up Zulf's body instead. Zulf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion. And yet, well, you know, maybe I'll come back and do another decision later. Come on. I like the battling now.
Kid saves off once, but I don't think he made the same mistake.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You scumbag. It's probably not the nice thing to do, but come on, battering ram, right?
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Good I wasn't carrying Zulf. Right, here we go. It's good so far. Let's go behind. It's quite quick with the old right click. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't have any black comments. Also, I don't know if I have any help. Just take it like a man. Maybe for himself would have been alright. Because I'd seen him vulnerable. Man on a mission. A boy on a mission. Take that.
Kid's probably dealt with Zulf by now. He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
You talked a lot, so probably hints in there somewhere. Guy doesn't shut up. In a good way, in a nice way. Of course. We're back.
Hey, kid.
Guy's dead. End of the game.
Get up, kid.
Trying. Press and move.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
Very joking.
That's more like it.
Oh, I'm sprinting around. Just fake.
Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Yay, it's green.
Now, there's something I want you to see.
Ooh.
Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Yes, I've got some questions.
Hey, kid.
What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes everything?
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
You're welcome. If you could go anywhere, would you go back or somewhere else?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
Okay. He never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zulf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Yeah. Probably dead now. But you don't know. Marshal's badge. At the end of their careers, the marshals used to return their badges to the city.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Looks like rubber bands to me. Alright, tell me, the windbags, the beasts of the wild, the Ura, they fought so hard to stop this moment.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
It's a cool looking shell. You've had your say, Rax.
You made it.
Oh, she's got a voice. Do you think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
I asked you for an option, and you gave me neither. Thank you, Zia. You could go anywhere you wanted. Where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
That was a good answer, to be fair. His own people turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered.
Zulf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Well, kind of left him to die. You're a sigil. They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but their revenge.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Well, I am a hero. Alright, harp guitar, isn't there some moment in your life you wish you could go back to?
Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Right, so she's all for just carrying on as is. Whereas Rux is just a boring old man. It's a bit harsh. Restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. Caution, this process will restore to a previous world state, and it's irreversible. Use only as directed. Or initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. This process will cause irreplaceable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. Restore or evacuate? I don't really know. Let's evacuate. Let's just see what it does. Ooh. It was like a...
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on with you here, we can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go wherever we please. And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces when we dock this thing right on their doorstep.
How do you control that?
Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Oh, I did the hard work. You want to be the captain? That's it, Rux. Well, there's the end. That is a quality game. Zulf, we've actually come to take you this time. Let's find out what happens when we choose the other option. Around his
I
door.
can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zulf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
How am I supposed to carry this guy?
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
That's so slow.
You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Give me a pistol, I can take him.
I set my sail
That's it, just uploads of potions. This doesn't look very good. No, leave me alone.
I see your star, you left it burning for me.
Please stop shooting for now.
Mother, I'm here.
Oh yeah, wrecked.
Eyes open
Bit of respect, eh?
Kid's probably dealt with Zulf by now. He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid.
We've seen this bit before.
Get up, kid.
Come on, kid.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. Can't believe you brought him back again. Bet you had to do more than say please this time.
No, didn't even have to say please.
The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see.
Ooh.
Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid. Zulf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Okay, so it's the same kind of text. Wow. Let's go
He
for
made it. Zulf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Here we go. So, we did evacuation last time. Let's see what restoration does.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon. No matter what happens next, you're done good. I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done and each other. Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe. So long, kid. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Ceylandia, we're coming home.
I set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home.
Oh, there you go.
Lie on my back.
That's Bastion. Well, that was Bastion. That was good fun. Thank you for joining with me on this journey. Please feel free to like and subscribe. I've had a great time. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.